Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on Ethereum. We will take a look at the 4-hour time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 4-hour in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here, as they're called, representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 4 hours. So while this here may look like a few weeks worth of time, it's actually just the past few days broken down into 4-hour time slices. I like to do this time frame. I think it does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. Friendly reminder, cryptocurrencies are open 24/7. So if you're watching this on, Saturday afternoon or Sunday evening, then yeah, the chart is going to look different to you. But my goal here from a presentation standpoint is to keep this video relevant for the entire weekend, and I'm going to accomplish that by talking about general levels and then walking you through some questions, and based on how you answer those questions, that'll dictate the current status of the chart. Now, the first thing that has occurred since the last update is that the price is broken down below this area of support. So that brings about the first update, and that update is based on a foundational rule in charting, which states when levels of support are broken and closed below, they do tend to act as resistance. And this also leads into the very first question you can ask. So we'll just use Sunday evening. So you're watching this Sunday evening. Question number one is, where's the price at relative to 214, which is the value of that line? If you are answering the question that the price is still down below it, well, then that implies that the bulls really haven't done anything spectacular. I'm not saying that implies the chart is, terrible or anything like that. It just means that, all right, the price really hasn't done that much because, technically speaking, the price could just go sideways all weekend long, which wouldn't be a terrible sign, but that would still keep it below 214. So just because it's below 214, that doesn't automatically mean that everything's, really bad. Now, you kind of got to use a little bit of common sense and gut instincts here. If you're answering the question that the price is down below 214, but all of a sudden the price is, sitting down here around 202, well, then at that point, that would tell you that the bears have gained that much more traction. The other kind of giveaway in regards to that is the purple line right there, the 50-period simple moving average. Preferably speaking, yeah, you want to see the price stay above that. So again, that's kind of one of those landmarkers where if the price is all of a sudden down below the 50-period and sitting around 202, 204, well, that's telling you that the bears are actually, having a good solid weekend and essentially are building upon this current breakdown that is currently underway as of the recording of this video. Now, on the flip side, if you're answering the question, well, actually, Clay, the price is up above 214 as I watch this on Sunday evening. Well, that implies that the bulls are having themselves a nice weekend, because that is telling you that the price has not only stabilized and gone sideways, but the bulls have actually, gained enough strength to make a push upwards and get, above that area of resistance there. And again, same type of thing, just use a little common sense. If the price is slightly above 214, hey, that's good. But if the price is all the way up here at 224, well, then not only, are the bulls having a good weekend, I'd say they're having a very, very powerful weekend. So 214 is definitely that very important level where, depending on where the price is relative to that, because that has been a key area going into the past, 24 hours, that'll help dictate the current status of the chart. But again, assuming you are along, then preferably speaking, you do want to see the price stay above that 50-period moving average. So this weekend's looking like it'll be pretty interesting. One of the biggest questions that I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.